All right, so let's finish off with some review questions. So this is the end of the consumer theory slide, and then we'll move into producer theory. Okay, so which of these demonstrates sunk cost logic? I'm going to stop working out now because the additional calories I will lose aren't worth the effort. I should switch majors because this one doesn't look like it's going to give me a job. I'm just going to continue working on this because even though I have more productive things to do, I'm almost done this. I should keep my major because even though it's not the optimal major, I'll be happy if I finish it out and then maybe I'll be happier if I finish it out and then maybe go back later. Okay, it should be C. That is the sunk cost logic. Why? So with C, you're saying you have more productive things to do. So you have a high opportunity cost of doing the thing you're doing right now, but you're almost done it. So essentially the time you spend into it is the sunk cost itself. So even though there's a high opportunity cost, you're continuing to do something, justifying it based on the sunk cost that you put into it. So that is not marginal analysis, that would be a sunk cost. Let's take a look at A. Okay, so the additional calories aren't worth the effort. So additional calories would be a marginal benefit. If it's not worth the effort, that's your marginal cost. The effort is the cost. So you're saying the marginal benefit is lower than the marginal cost, so I shouldn't do it. That's marginal analysis. Okay, I should switch majors because this one doesn't look like it's going to give me a job. The job would be their marginal benefit. The time you spent on your major would be your marginal cost. So switching majors because one won't get you a job is marginal analysis. Okay, I should keep my major because even though it's not the optimal major, I'll be happier if I finish it out and then maybe go back later. Okay, so it's not optimal, but you're saying you'll be happier if you finish it out and go back. So your marginal benefit is going to be higher than your marginal cost. Okay, so your marginal benefit of finishing it out is higher than your marginal cost of the opportunity cost of picking a better major. Okay, so that's still marginal analysis. Okay, so with C, you're using past logic to justify future action, so that's not marginal analysis. Okay. Which of the following information will you not be able to extrapolate from a set of indifference curves alone? Okay, so an indifference curve, right? So let's just draw one just to kind of give us a little bit of reference here. Okay, so you have good 1 and good 2. And these are your indifference curves. Yeah, that last one was gross. Whatever, I guess I have to keep it. All right, so these are your indifference curves. They don't have to all be parallel. Bet it's wrong, but these are legitimate indifference curves. Okay, the marginal rate of substitution at any point. So yes, that is there. So the marginal rate of substitution at this point here will be the slope of the indifference curve at that particular point. Okay. So it'll be that. The marginal rate of substitution at this point will be the slope here. Okay. The utility of any particular consumption bundle. Well, yes, you know the utility of the consumption bundle is equal to whatever utility the indifference curve maps to. So if this is utility 2 and this is utility 3, we can say this consumption bundle yields utility of 2, this consumption bundle yields utility of 3. The ratio of marginal utilities of goods to each other, that is the same thing as this. That is your marginal rate of substitution. That's the definition of marginal rate of substitution. Okay, and then D, your optimal consumption bundle. Well, no, you need one more thing. What do you need? You need your budget constraint. That was supposed to touch this, but your budget constraint gives you that tangent point that will define your optimal consumption bundle. So this one here, D, you need more information in order to get. Okay. Okay, the income effect is equal to the change in quantity demand divided by the change in income. Does it tell you how consumption changes in response to changes in purchasing power? is it positive for complementary goods and negative for substitution goods? Or D, all of the above? Is the income effect equal to the change in quantity demanded divided by the change in income? Okay, change in quantity demanded, QD, divided by your change in income. Okay, no, what is this? This is basically your elasticity formula. We're missing the averages here. You would multiply by I average and QD average. And that'll get you your income elasticity of demand, not your income effect. Okay, so nope. Oh, that went a little too far, but no. Tells you how consumption changes in response to changes in purchasing power. Well, yes, that is the answer. That is the definition of the income effect. What about C? Is it positive for complementary goods and negative for substitute goods? No, that is almost your cross-price elasticity of demand. But cross-price elasticity of demand would actually be backwards. Cross-price elasticity of demand is positive for substitutes and negative for complements. Okay, so no, definitely not D, definitely not A, it must be B. Okay. All right, that's it. Let's move on to producer theory.